here. Okay. Hello again, YouTube. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, it looks right. Messing with my settings so I can see some other stuff here. Alright. Double DJ-Derek back for some more Final Fantasy X. So we're getting through our grinding portion of the game here so we can take on all the arena challenges. A couple of my guys are nearing the end of the main lap around the exterior of the sphere grid, and I've got a whole bunch of spheres I got from some of the arena battles to load them, or to maximize their stats. So gonna do some time in the Omega ruins, probably at least 1 or 2 laps in there. Let those guys make use of those spheres. And then we're gonna start, we need to do some grinding on Shinryu, the original creation, to get, what the hell? Oh, god damn it. Alright, I'm gonna reset the game and reset my controller. Because apparently it was not, one of the joysticks must have been off. So alright, so anyway, we need Shinryu. We got to take him out a number of times in order to get the item, to give my guys the break hit point barrier ability. That's the last thing I want on all their gear that I've crafted. So let's see, where are we at? Where am I at sphere wise? Oh, damn it. I'm not hitting any buttons. I just fixed my controller and it's still doing it. I need some ability spheres. Not a ton of power. Alright, so Lulu I think still has a ways to go. Yuna's about done. She's just finishing right here, and then I'm going to send her back in and start dropping all these special spheres to boost her stats. Titus is about done, and then I'm going to be heading down for the same. Riku's got a little ways to go, but she's also got the double AP, so it won't take her long to get down. And then, because I'm just going to fill up the center area where nobody's really been with all those spheres. Auron just has to do Wakka's path. Kamari, don't really care about, but... And Wakka's nearing, he's just gotta do Lulu's. I need him for the battles with Shinryu because it's underwater. So... Alright. Well, first thing I need to do is get a few ability spheres out here. And some power spheres as well. Just because you go through those so much faster than everything else. Because I think I do have... yeah, 20 strength, 20 magic defense, and 21 regular defense. So those are the 3 stats I really plan on maxing here. God damn it. power spheres. And I've got all the ultimate weapons I plan on getting. Waka crafted his own weapon for him because I'm not doing 60, just 70 games of Blitzball, which is why he's getting all this extra stuff. I've got the overdrive to AP thing, and then I've got him set for the warrior overdrive, where every time he attacks, it goes up. So every time he swings, he gains AP, and I got double AP on him as well. So speed him up. God damn it. It's like one of my controllers seems to do this every now and then. I never understand why they created this whole distiller thing where you just modify an enemy's drops. Like, why can't you just let me buy 100 spheres and be done with it? It's just a waste of time. These drop power spheres. Then I've got special gear I've crafted for Lulu and Yuna, who I always leave in my party down in the Omega Ruins, specifically to deal with the Marlboro, the Greater Marlboro, who always appears and starts the battle using bad breath. So I've crafted gear for both of them that has Confuse Proof, Berserk Proof, Silence Proof, and then for the last one, if you're going straight for the Marlboro, Poison Proof would be the other one you'd want, but I instead went with Stone Proof just because it's better against all the other stuff out there. Poison you generally don't care about, it's easy to get around. It's only against the Marlboro that it can hurt you, really. But there are lots of guys that use Stone. And if you get ambushed by the guy who uses the breath attack, you could theoretically wipe out your entire party if you don't have Stone Proof on anybody. God damn it. Killed the one guy that wouldn't, or that was going to give me a mana sphere still, because I hadn't been able to use anything on him. Mana spheres are so easy to come by. It's the only distiller I never buy, and I've always got 99 of them. Even when going through places like Omega Ruins where you level up so fast. These again. Normally I bring in other party members and give everybody the XP, but I'm not going to bother with that here. The amount we get is so minuscule compared to what we get in Omega. When we're there, I'll make sure everybody gets credit for each battle. Alright, we'll do a couple more and then we'll get out of here. Oh, why am I doing power? Habit, that's why. One more battle, then we'll call it good. do this one this time. See who the bug attacks. Of course. The only one with a built-in counter right now is Titus. Oh, I guess he has it too. Alright. Okay, it didn't matter, they all did. So I didn't get to select a single attack. That was all counters. Alright. Well, come to think of it, I haven't actually looked at my guy's stats at all this entire playthrough. I'll do that here in a second, see who's got what. Alright. Yeah, so he's only 118 strength. Nothing special there. 104. 142. She's pretty good. Nothing. Yeah, Yuna is everywhere. He's cracked 100 in most things. Luck I don't care about. My guys are going to be at 99999 damage soon enough. And luck really just improves your chance to get critical hits. So I'm already going to be at the damage barrier. Titus and Yuna are about the same spot. The damage. Waka actually hits the hardest. Yeah. Stats will be much higher when I get done. Oh, shit. Gotta go this way. Alright. So who are we power leveling right now? Do I have a thing for him? Oh, he's got it built in. That's right. So I guess we'll just use him then. I've been powering Titus, but Waka needs to go. So the idea is I keep these two plus somebody else in here. So I don't have to keep trading it out. That's the group I want to finish every battle with. Otherwise you have to manually go in and reset it every time. So, I might as well sell whatever trash I got on me here. I don't know if I have anything. Just this, which I just now picked up. Alright, let's go check out the Omega Ruins again. We'll go make a lap down there.
Your count. Yeah, here we go.
Be right back. Let's see. Fall on my ass as I come back over here. Okay. I don't know if I... Yeah, I still need to break armor on those guys. Well, maybe I don't. I guess it just depends on who's swinging at him. Lulu, Titus. And then I go back to the two I'm finishing with, which would be Waka and Yuna. Actually, I should attack with Waka. Man, only 7,000. Thought that would have been higher. So I usually just go down here, walk all the way to the back, and take a lap, and then turn around. This is the one time where you can get killed if you have really bad RNG. It almost happened to me. Right here, Waka goes. Even though he's blind, I had him hit and kill Yuna. And then take another swing, and it went at Lulu. If he had hit her as well, I would have been dead. And that was after 3 hours of going down to the bottom of the ruins to get that one magic chest that's behind Omega. And coming back up, I was like 2 battles from the end. And that happened. I would not have been happy if I'd had to redo that whole frickin' thing again. I probably would have just put a no encounters on and run down there. Alright, need to make sure everybody gets around here. We'll go on. Preferably with someone not as great at accuracy. So that I know they get... No, they can't accidentally kill me. Looks like the next hit's gonna go to... Let's see, Kamari went... I don't think Titus got a turn yet. I better bring Arn back in just in case. Because he likes to do it again. I think he uses Bad Breath like a third of the time. It actually says that in his tooltip. Alright, Titus real quick. And then I can finish him off. Not Riku, Waka. So used to doing Riku. Yep, 99999. These guys are a good source of the lunar curtains if you need those. Just stealing them. That's how I got auto shell on all my guys. Every time these showed up, I went for it. Damn. Getting to the point where I might not have to use magic on these idiots anymore. Almost. I'll just swing with everybody and then we'll use magic on the last one. Assuming Waka doesn't kill him. Still want Waka to swing to boost his attack. Alright, keep it going. Yeah, usually running to the back of this first floor here, turn around, come back. It's like 45 minutes maybe to do it. Go all the way to the bottom and back, it's 3 hours. It takes forever. Guess I could always break the armor of those, but this little thing I don't waste my time with. Just realized I forgot to bring my chat screen back up. Playing on my TV, but my PC's over there, so I have to keep looking over there for my chat. God damn. A frog in my throat or something. Speaking of waste of time, the counter rate is so high down here. All you have to do is come in, like I was doing there, just have them take a defensive stance, that counts as an action, and then they get credit for the battle. So I used to think you had to come in and do something. I'd come in and I'd have like Lulu using focus, and I'd have Waka using aim, and it was just a waste of time as you have to watch the animations every time to do it. Yuna finally got warrior for her overdrive thing, because she keeps killing guys via damage. Everybody on warrior. It's just the best one, the easiest one to do. Your overdrive goes up when you attack. Simplest way to build it. That was rude. Doesn't take that long to level when you get all these various things on your gear that makes you gain EP faster. Maybe a cough drop will clear up my throat. Yeah, I can do that in a minute. Alright, she is done. Alright, so time to start creating my own things here. I think we'll start with magic defense. Alright. These are the guys I was talking about that come out and they can just use stone breath at any time, which could kill your entire party if you don't have any stone proof guys out there. So that's why I think it's better to have that over poison. Try and bring my guys in and out in roughly the same pattern. I think of them in groups of 2 or 3 so I know, you know, don't forget who I brought out and who I haven't. Okay. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. If you got any questions, let me know. I'll try and get back to everybody. Like and subscribe, of course. I know you hear that from everyone, but it really does help the channels, you know, develop and grow. I've only had this thing since January, 3 months ago. I just started doing this. So it's all new to me. I'm learning as I go. If you got any suggestions, I'm all ears. I do plan to keep playing. I've got several games posted on my channel that I plan to play eventually. Don't really have a set order that I'm going to do it in, so if there's something you want to see, that I have listed there, let me know, and I'll just get to it next.
It's over.
That's actually why I started. When I first started this thing, I was playing Final Fantasy Tactics. I did a very underleveled play of that. And then I had some people ask me for Skyrim. So I did a legendary difficulty survival mode as a mage. Went through that. And then I moved on to Final Fantasy 15. Which I didn't get to finish because I had my save file somehow got corrupted. And it, literally, like, I couldn't even get back to the title screen. I'd get the first couple copyrights and I would get a pop-up about it being corrupted. I had the option to load an older save file that was like, 30 minutes old, or previous than when I had stopped. But when I hit it, I just get a black screen and nothing comes, so... The only option I had was to wipe the entire save file and start over, which I didn't want to go through the whole game again. At that point, I was already into post-game content. I probably had 10 hours or so left of stuff to stream. So I started playing other things, but I've gone back to it in my spare time. And I'm actually to the point where I'm about to finish the game again. So I'm trying to get it back to roughly the same spot, and then I'll stream the ending stuff that I hadn't done yet. I just had the 8 sealed dungeons to break through, and what else? I hadn't killed a mega weapon, and I hadn't done the that mech that gives you what is it called? The Magitech Suit version 2. I was going to kill a few of those. But everything else is done. So when I get back to that point, I'll stream that as well. And then I recently did Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age. Completed that, and now we're on to 10. Not sure what I'm going to do next. I've got lots of other Final Fantasy games. I've got Hogwarts Legacy, God of War 1 through 5. What else? A couple other random RPGs like the Super Mario RPG. I've also got the what's it called? The Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. I think it's a PS2 RPG that kind of follows the movie lines and stuff. There might be one or two other games on there. I can't remember them off the top of my head now, but any of that stuff. What am I missing here? Alright, so I can move 4 steps at a time now. Since I'm retracing my steps. Magic defense. It's not that I couldn't just go around, but it's like, I've got so many level 4 key spheres now that I don't need. And there's another spot that I can fill in with something. Almost done. That's the end of orange, right over there to the left. Aaron's a little behind, it seems. He's usually one of my top guys, but he's still finishing Lulu's, hasn't even started Waka's yet. It's been a long time since I played this game. At least 2 or 3 years minimum. Doing a lot of this just by memory, how I did it previously. I swear, he just looks like he's freaking out there. when his laugh combined with the auto haste. Almost finishing our first lap here. I'm surprised I only had to deal with the Marlboro once so far. Usually I see him several times. He's the only one that's still scary. Everything else is easily dealt with. I think it's easier to just do it that way. I don't have to worry about breaking armors. The guys are strong enough to kill those things in one hit. I just usually try and take out that dude in the center first because he's got that poison mist counterattack, which is similar to the bad breath. Just to make sure he doesn't get a chance to use it. I wonder if I should eventually play X2 on this. I've got it listed on my channel. I don't. That's the game I've got. It's been the longest since I played it. I've played it through many times and gotten the 100% completion on it. But largely considered one of the worst Final Fantasy games. I find that if you just laugh at it, it's not so bad. There's some decent gameplay and mechanics underneath it, but you just gotta go into it thinking that the story was written by like 3 ditzy 16-year-old or teenage girls, you know. Just something you can just laugh at as you go. If you get past the stupidity of the story, then you get the nostalgia of this universe, this world, combined with some decent gameplay mechanics too. So. Probably test whether or not and see this guy can survive a single hit on Waka. I need to keep worrying about this armor break or not.
Take that!
He's hitting for 9s with the break. I never used to use that spell when I first played this game, but it's actually really useful in the late game when you're going against some of these guys with enormous health pools. God damn it. Death I never used. I think in pretty much every Final Fantasy game, death is almost always a useless spell. Not because it doesn't do what it says it does, but because the only time you ever want to use it is against something that's immune to it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. See if I go 5, then it costs me an extra action. Use that locked node space over there. Yeah, I don't have to worry about it. Three, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to go there. Here she finally gets her quick hit. Okay.
It's over. Take that.
What do we want to start with next? Titus will be coming this way, so I guess we'll go strength. Where am I at? 50? So I should go back to the Calm Lands and reload a few more spheres and then come make another lap down here. At that point I'll probably be ready to do some damage in the creations area. How long did that take? Oh, 8 to 51, so 43 minutes total. Not too bad.
You're counting on me.
Yeah, I had one of those damn nights, you know, where you like go to bed, normal time, fall asleep just fine, and you wake up like 2-3 hours later, you can't go back to sleep. Need to swap those other two out because they don't have auto haste. They're never going to get any actions here. Oops. Wrong guy. Love this little cup I got here. Holds like 3 cups of coffee in it. Filled it up at like 9 a.m. today, and it's 3:13, and it's still lukewarm. Actually, I think it was earlier that it was probably 8:30 when it is. So 6.5 hours and the thing's still warm. Not hot, but lasts a hell of a lot longer. If I pour it into like a cup, you know, like a single cup of coffee, it's 20 minutes. It's cooler and I like it. Why is this grouping so common now? One of the last things I was hunting in here when I was trying to complete the monster arena. I couldn't find that damn shred. And now here he is over and over again. Shred's a good way to get some Hypella potions if you're trying to make Berserk proof. For your guys, you can steal a couple from him, that little armadillo looking dude there. Although there's a really easy way to get it. You can bribe Moff Det, which is a same looking type of thing, but he's in Makalani Woods in the snow area. You get like 20 of them for only, I think it's like 14,000, that's all you gotta spend. It's super cheap. So it's really easy to just outfit all your guys with Berserk proof if you need to. I mentioned that armor I crafted Berserk, Stone, Silence, and Confuse proof. That's where you get the Berserk. The Confuse you can get from the Musk, which is a floating eye type monster. You can find them at the end of Gagazet and in the Xanarkin area. You'll find one of them, but inside Sin, in the first half of them, you find 3 of them at a time. So real easy to get. You need like 48 of them for each Confuse proof, but again, like I said, it's not hard to fight a bunch of them at once, so it doesn't take long. And then Silence Proof and Stone Proof both you don't even need to go for. You can get them, where is it? The Thorns in the Sunken Cave will get you the Silence Grenades. And you can get Petrified ones from like the Basilisks. There's one of the places on the Jose High Road. But in reality you don't need to, because it only takes like 10 of them to make the proof, I think. And if you're capturing everything, you get 99 of them, of both, when you captured you know, certain monsters, so you don't even need to hunt for them. Those pretty much come to you. And then I guess I might as well tell you how the rest of the armor I built. The auto protect, auto shell, and auto haste, and break. The hit point limit is what I want on all my guys. Auto haste takes 80 chocobo wings. You can steal a couple of them from the Cactar King, but he's just gonna kick your ass every time you do it. So that's a real expensive way of doing it, and time-consuming way. But if you can bribe Machia out of the Omega Ruins and get somewhere between, I think I've seen like 41 to 65 of them. So a couple of them will get you 99. And then after you get 99, you know, you spend 80 of them, that leaves you with 19. And you can just reset the next time you do it and make sure you get at least 61 and you'll have 80 again. So. And light and lunar curtains you can steal from both Tankit and Juggernaut, who I've grind against to get the defense and strength spheres. But other than that, those iron giant looking guys will get you light curtains for the protect. The defenders, the big like stone guys, will get you the lunar curtains. There's a much quicker way to get the light curtains though if you can handle the fight, and it's Fafnir, one of the creations, gives you 40 light curtains for beating him. Easiest way to beat him is just summon the Magus Sisters. They can take him out more often than not. Even when you first get them, when they're not super strong yet. Oh, and I mentioned bribing Machia for the Chocobo Wings. It costs 356,000, I think, is the target number to do it once. So it takes a bit of money, but that's the easiest way to get your auto haste on your guys. Alright, where are we at on my spheres here? In the 70s? Alright, I'll just do a couple more and be done. One more.
It's all.
Alright, back to the ruins. Make one more lap. Then we're probably able to start messing around with these creations a bit. I guess it depends on how much EXP I get for those guys. What am I doing here? There we go. Testing out whether or not I can kill them without breaking their armor. Close. Two hits. Those are the guys I was trying to remember, the defender looking guys that you can get the lunar curtains from. Yeah, these things. You can steal 2 at a time, so if you're, you can always steal up to 4 times from an enemy, so you can theoretically, every time you see these guys, you can pick up 16 of the lunar curtains. You just have to make several attempts, obviously, to steal from them. Because the first one is like 100% chance, I think. Second one is pretty high, but then the third and fourth one are usually take some time to get them to actually give up the items. Did I remember to use everyone there? I'm not sure I did. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, I did. Okay. Going for strength now. Should be able to one-shot this guy. I have been casting magics at him usually, but I think I could probably take him out with one swing now. Let's find out.
It's over.
Yep. Waka's doing 100 grand. Even with haste, I get through all my guys before he gets his next turn. Because they're all kind of taking non-actions here.
Take that.
Try and do it whenever my guys have gain levels, but in that it's a multiple of 3, so I can move in 3 spaces at a time, given that's how much area they can cover on the grid. Trying to think who's that below him that he hasn't hit, because he's already been down there. That's just the beginning of Waka's path. Right, yeah. It's like, why is that section blank for him? This is Machia. This is the guy that you're supposed to bribe to get chocobo wings that I mentioned before. I do like the fact that I haven't had to deal with the Great Marlboro too much. Even though I'm set up perfectly to deal with him, it's the one guy that could get me if I get some really bad RNG. Nice. Okay, time to head this way now. I think my ass is going to sleep. This is why Arn's so down on power. Like, you think about, you know, who your physical attackers are. You know, normally, so they're going to get those kind of skills increased. So, Waka is the last one that Arn goes through, which Waka and Arn are the two main attackers, with Titus being third behind him. So it's the fact that he's gone through all the other skills trees and still hasn't touched Waka's. That's why he doesn't do much damage yet. Where Waka's the strongest because he starts, after going to his tree, he goes into Auron's and then into Titus's. So he hits the three main combat ones right off the bat. Yeah, I was gonna test this guy, see if I can kill him yet. Throw a Kamari just for a cushion. The other guys are all capable of one-shotting him in theory, so I don't want to swing with those yet until I know how much damage he can take. See if Waka can one-shot him. Or not. Maybe with Yuna's help. Hey, only 18. Yuna just gained a bunch of strength spheres there. She did 50,000 damage. Finally out of my beverage. Alright, Titus has finally completed his loop. Time to head back down here. Ah! Gotta be smarter than my controller. Apparently that's a struggle. These things are a pain if you can't one-shot them. Because then you gotta watch the animation every time over and over again as they get bigger. Just waste time. I run into this battle all the freaking time down here, and it's just a waste. Although, I will say, today so far it seems like I've gotten it about half as often as I usually do. So... of course that means I'm going to see it like the next 5 times now. Okay, I was joking when I said that. Ah, shit. I brought her in. Fucking A. I was thinking I was bringing in Waka. I didn't realize I clicked on Riku. Damn it. Supposed to be Waka. Not paying attention. An itch in my back right where I can't reach it. Damn it. Of course. That was just little annoyances here. I'm the normal one when I do screw up or get cheesed on. I'll never be excited to see this thing. So little experience from him. I mean, I got 12,000 there. That was with double AP and with the bonus AP I get for attacking with him. I think he normally gives you like 3,500. Whoops. I meant to just swap her. Or just pass with her.
Let's end this.
Take that.
Alright. I think I'm gonna do kind of what I did with Kamari at the very beginning of the game. Which is go around through here, back up, hit Titus's thing, then work my way around to Riku and work my way down through hers. Because her beginning of hers is still haven't touched either. So that means we go here. Guarantee she's the strongest one in my group by now. By a large margin. Her strength rating is probably 200 or close to it. Looks like Walk is the next to finish his path. It's because I've been giving him that extra AP stuff. How did I miss that? When did I add that M there? Guess I'll grab it. And actually, since this is an area no one's been to yet, I'll start putting some of the other random things I've got. I should have a few in here, maybe. Not really, I haven't done the extra kills. I guess we will start with the defense spheres then here. And actually, in that case, since he's done, I need Titus to get going. I'm going to start ending the battle with him in there instead of Waka. And because of that, I need to change his weapon. Alright, so back down his regular path here. Not a whole lot of empty nodes. Strength. Okay. So it's going to be Titus instead of Waka ending. We want that then. Because you only get to use double, triple AP stuff like that. Doesn't count unless you end the battle in the final 3. So I need to finish with that grouping every time now. Which, given that Titus now is not using a break weapon, it'll be Yuna that does the kills every time. I always wonder if she's getting a point. By now I'm sure she is actually. I could probably kill these things by attacking them. I don't need to worry about casting Holy. Nice. I never get tired of seeing little Yuna just walk up there and crush something. Just so you know, if you're looking for these triple AP weapons, you can craft them using Wings of Discovery, which I think is a very big waste. You're better off using those on breaking the hit point barrier. But the other way to get them is they can randomly be dropped by the One Eye creation, which is the guy who anyway you use. You kill repeatedly to get the magic defense spheres. So you can just grind him extra long and get a bunch of them that way. Did I use Kamari? I don't think I did. So that's where I ended up. Randomly, Arn and Titus both got weapons for that with the triple. I didn't bother doing any extras to get more of them, but that's where they came from. Give me one more. There we go. Ah, Thunder. God, I've done these 2 laps and I've only seen the Marlboro once. That has been pretty lucky. Not that I can't kill him, it's just that I don't want to. The headache of fighting him. Nines for Yuna. Alright. Pretty sure that's a luck by 1. Why would I waste a fortune sphere on that? Trying to figure out where I can go and not waste EXP. Now we got some strength. Oh, oops. And we finally have Ultima. Go up here and get all the stuff Titus just dropped. We'll quickly run out of spheres to drop off here. Have to see if I need any more. Alright, where are we at status-wise here? 178. So she's at 205. She's done most of those strength spheres. 255 is where they max at. So I like to get them, you know. It feels incomplete if you have them stop at like 257. Like, just get one more or two more and max it, you know. Just because you can. Let's go, since I'm needing more spheres, let's just go and take out all the other creations that I haven't done yet. Not the originals, I mean.
Yeah, here we go.
Where am I at on my power and ability spheres? $33, $23. Definitely need power. Ability, not so much. Maybe a couple, but that's about it. Actually... yeah, Walker doesn't really need it. Or needs the levels more. Walker's much better off than I usually have him at this point. Just because of how I customized his weapon this time. A lot of the times I give it to Lulu first. Just so that she can level up faster, but There's really only one or two battles that she's matters to me in that are still upcoming. And Riku is double AP also, so she's going to benefit more from this. I usually kill a lot of these creations just by summoning the Magus Sisters, but my guys are strong enough that some of these I might be able to just fight them. Depends on which ones though. Most of the time I try and take them all out early, which I haven't done this playthrough. Alright, before I forget, we can Titus's real weapon back now. Okay, so who am I using here? I guess we'll go with those three. I can bring in Yuna if it's someone I need to summon against. Oh, before I do anything, let's sell off my trash. That was good. 75 grand for that. Always sort right after you do that, so the stuff you're hanging on to is all grouped together. You don't accidentally sell it. Actually, we've got, what, 700,000 now? 770, okay, so I can do another collecting Wings of Discovery here against the Marlboro. Right, 540,000. Get anywhere between 2 and 5. 2 and 5 are both very rare. If I get 3, I'll reset it. So. Yeah, we ain't doing that. With as hard as those wings of discovery are to come by, not taking less. 4 is common enough that you should be able to get it without too much trouble. Wonder what a Marlboro uses money for. God damn it. Because I said something, that's why I keep getting 3. Really? This is why I don't know why they put RNG like this in the game. Like, people are just gonna reset it. Just give it to them. You know, what's the point? Make it a set amount that you get every time you do it. Come on, you stubborn piece of crap. This is starting to piss me off now. I don't think I've ever had to do it more than 3 times, and that was the 4th. Yeah, and now I get 5. I still didn't even get the 4. Alright. I think I should be in the early teens on those. How many I got? Yeah, 13 so far. Alright, save. Alright, let's start just going down the list here. See how many of these I can beat easy. So Fenrir. That one I think is a pain in the ass. If I remember right. I think he's got really high evasion. Let's see if I can hit him. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, so I will bring in the sisters for this one. He does have instant kill attacks too, that's the problem. And I believe they work on the sisters too. But Mindy can hit for 500k damage in one attack. Damn it. Brother, you revived Mindy. Yikes. This is why I should have just summoned these guys at the beginning. Full line. Mindy gets one turn, it's likely over. Yep, there it is. That attack is so broken. Ability spheres. In order to unlock Nemesis, I believe you have to put him back in here. You have to not only capture 10 everything, but you have to kill all of the creations. I don't know if that's true, but last I heard that's what it was. So I know you at least have to kill the originals. Let's see about this guy. Arn's not exactly known for his accuracy. This might be the evasion guy. Alright, here we go again. The last dude was all about agility, this guy's about evasion. I just wish I didn't have to watch this whole sequence every time. But I suppose I didn't necessarily have to fight them all back to back to back either, so. Ouch. Oh, oops. You gotta remember to bring Orin back in each time because of his first strike. Oh, bird, I assume I'm gonna have the same problem here, aren't I? This guy's regenning every hit. This is not counterattacking. So, Titus is missing. Here we go again. It'd take longer to kill them without summoning the sisters. God damn it. Wish I'd have known he was one shot away, I would have kept trying. Evasion, severe, yeah. Alright, he never hit me, so I don't need to heal. Oh, I forgot to bring Arn back in. This guy seemed to be able to hit. Kind of. Hey, Yuna's last? If I'd had Orin in there, he'd have gotten a turn at least. Dark matter. Only need a little bit more of that, actually, because I got a bunch of it already. Randomly. 57, I only need 3. Did that too. Ambushed, uh-oh. I don't know what he's gonna do to me. Alright, let's see. Okay. Well, they all have auto shell. Let's see how much this does. Not as much as I thought. Really? Oh, God damn it. What are you gonna do? trying to do something here, and it takes a little more attention to do the jumbo flan. I've already killed the one eye a bunch, so we'll jump to nega element here. I'll come back to the flan in a moment. Reason I summoned right away on this guy, because if I remember right, all he does is counterattack everything with Ultima. So I'm not going to let my regular guys sit there and keep absorbing that. And he's got high defense, so it takes a while to kill him. Yep. So the Jumbo Flan, the issue with him is he's immune to all physical damage. So you can only hit him with magic. And then on top of that, he absorbs all elemental magic. So there's really only two ways you can hurt the guy. You can cast Ultima, or you can bounce what is it? Flare off of Reflect that you cast on yourself. So that's what I usually do, but it takes a while because he's got a large hit point pool, and he's got yeah, I'm trying to remember how much it is, but I can't off the top of my head. But you don't do enough damage to him. You only do like 30,000, and he's got like 800,000 or a million health, something like that. So I just keep double casting Flare and bouncing it off my guys, because it's such a much longer animation to keep watching Ultima over and over again. So, and then it's annoying because he's the one that gives you the magic spheres that you need to get stronger against him. So you have to fight him countless times just to get strong enough to where you can even get the overkills on him. So that's why I never max out the magic stat. It's just not worth it. Whatever you do in this, do not ever, whenever you're using the Magus Sisters, if you can help it, don't let Sandy ever choose her action. Because she will cast Reflect on Cindy, and then the only thing Mindy will do is try and bounce spells off of her, which will do 20-30,000 damage instead of her standard attack, which does all 9s, or the Pasado, which does like 500,000 damage. So, yeah, she won't use this if there's a wall on Cindy. And the only reason it's doing so little damage now is because this elemental has a very high defense rating. That's why I make sure, like I always tell her to fight, or repeat her previous action once she has done the fight. Never let her to do what she wants, because it will always be Reflect on Cindy. Then she goes into offense after that, which is good, but she's nowhere near as effective as Mindy when you can keep repeating this attack. I mean, it's like 15 hits. Even with that damage there, it's, you know, we're talking 300,000 probably. And the stuff you get for beating that guy's garbage anyway. So, alright, Arn back in. Alright, actually what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and level up. What am I doing? Sphere Grid. I'm going to look at the guys and figure out who my strongest magic users are. And we'll use them for the Jumbo Flan. I normally have Lulu, but I don't have break damage on her. So I guess I could wait if I get Dark Matter 2 more times, because it comes randomly. Then I can craft her weapon, which I haven't done yet. Maybe I'll do that first. We'll just keep going with these creations. Come back to the Flan if I get enough Dark Matter to make her weapon. Alright, so magic 140, 125, 113, 99, 107, 90, 90. Yeah, see, she's only at 90 even. Now, granted, she's got the magic booster, which will make her better, but it's still going to be way low. You know, Waka, Titus. Yeah, I just don't have any good magic users, so that's the battle. A lot of the times I wait and just take the Jumbo Flan out much later, just because it's a pain in the ass. I think we'll do that. We'll just come back to him. I'm not gonna waste time fighting him now. So, all right, Tank It we did. That's where we grinded our defense spheres. Fafnir, we got our light spheres. Sleeping Sprout. If this thing attacks, you're dead. Because of all the status effects he throws at you. And I think he counterattacks with it also. I might be wrong on that. But, yeah, we're just going to bring in Yuna. Summons are immune to all status effects. Because even your proof gear doesn't help you against these creations. These will easily have their way with it. Good old Mindy. Ah, damn it. I forgot to put my chat menu up again. Alright, Bomb King. I don't think this one gets bigger as you hit him like the others usually do. He does get bigger as he takes damage. Well, that went easier than I thought it would. Once again, I forgot to bring Orin in. At the very least, I just wanted to get an action off. Alright, Bomb, Juggernaut, Ironclad. That guy has a lot of health, and I believe he counterattacks every attack. So this is one that I usually summon, especially with him ambushing. Even though he doesn't do a lot, he's got so much damn health. Even for the sisters, it takes forever to take him out. Like, it'll take multiple Pasado attacks. Yeah, that's his favorite thing, 900 damage. Against my other guys, it would be like 6,000. And when he counterattacks every action. See, look at that. His defense is so high. I don't know if you could break his armor. My guess is no. I don't remember if I've ever tried or not. Oh, now they have auto life. Theoretically should go offense now. Or not. That's using your butt. With these three, I'm sure by now I haven't looked because I haven't given used spheres to buff any of their stats for like a long time. But I'm sure they're all maxed at like 255 of everything by now. This is not as bad as watching Ultimate after every attack. Can you imagine how much damn healing you would have to do if we didn't summon these? Like every attack he does, after every attack I have to heal. I mean, when you look at the damage, he's only hitting for like 900 or whatever, but Cindy's lost 10 grand in health since this battle started. And she was attacking the least at the start because she was putting that auto life on everyone. It's got to be at least a 7th or 8th of one of those. Oh, just die. Thank God. I don't have to grind this idiot for any particular item. He doesn't drop anything I care about. Thank you. See, we didn't even overkill. That's the same type of problem we have with the flans, stuff like that. Hit point sphere. I mean, you could theoretically get 1,000 of those, but I'll be damned if I'm going to grind battles against him for it. Alright, so I've finished all of those except for the flan. Now let's hit the other one. If I remember right, I think the other one is easier than those. The area conquests in general. Not too many here that are scary. When they don't have much for evasion, you can just rattle off quick hit after quick hit. There's just no challenge here. Unless they've got like 10 million health. See, he's already landing. That means he's probably lost about 30%. Or he's down to about 30% health, I think. Or less. There's only one way to fight the next one. Marlboro Menace. He always ambushes, and he uses Putrid Breath, which is bad breath that cannot be avoided. So even your proofs do not save you. The only way is to start with First Strike, bring in Yuna, and summon. Otherwise, you're pretty much dead. gastric juice. Does it sound very pleasant? Ta-da! Manatonic Penalty Master? I assume that sounds like a bunch of status effects. Alright, what's next? Kotos. Is that the ogre monster? Yeah, I need to just counterattack. Once again, I did not remember to bring in Dum Dum. Counterattacking guys you don't really want to mess with, because they're just going to do a ton of damage to you. So when you can quick hit them over and over again without them hitting back, that's when you can stand in there and trade blows with them. Like I said at the beginning, the sisters can literally beat almost all of these guys. But part of the issue is the exorbitant hit point pool that everything has. Which is why you don't want to bother doing it with the other guys. Healing Springs. Let's see, what am I on here? Coral. I don't remember. I think I can trade blows with her. I don't think she has a counterattack. Let's find out. Yep, this will be easy. Titus didn't even get a turn. Shining Gem? Is that what it was? I didn't see it. Well, if you need Shining Gems, that's the place to go. Is this the... Is it the Anaconda model? Yeah. Preempt. Good deal, no counters. Supreme Gems. What's next? Oh, the damn Cactar. So this thing I'm going to summon because of its constant counterattacking for 10,000 damage, regardless of your armor and everything, so... yeah, my guys will just be insta-killed. It's not until it actually takes actions where it will do 99,999 that it can take these guys out pretty easily. Hopefully Mindy just machine guns them to death. This is the guy I was talking about that you can steal chocobo wings from. But of course he's going to counterattack and kill you, so you're only going to get like 2 or 3 attempts at most. But you usually get 2 wings per attempt, if it works. Yeah, like I said before, if I'm trying to get 61 of them, and maybe I got 57, 58, I'll take it and just go in and do a fight here. I'll take a break. Thank you. I appreciate that. Blessed gems. Yes, but I think that is the Machia model. Yeah. I seem to remember this thing having a like insta-kill attack. Oh, these counters. Alright. We ain't doing that. Remember to put my chat up again. Too many things I'm trying to keep track of at once. I keep thinking I'm gonna sneeze. Auto life will matter here. Thank you, Mindy. Thought he had a little more health than that. Mindy's just a beat stick. Alright, next, Abyss Worm. I think I could just attack this guy. I never remember to fix my party. See if I get a chance to bring Riku in or not. Yeah, there we go. Was that a counterattack on this swallow? I usually just summon against almost everything, but I figured I could just beat on this guy. I remember him not taking very long to kill. Oh, there she comes. $5,000 damage. I didn't think it was that hard. Chimera. Okay, that guy was kind of underwhelming. Oh yeah. Is it the Tonberry that's next? That thing I will probably summon. Because I'm sure he's got a counterattack. They always do. I only got a couple more to go after this. I think there were 3 more? Maybe 2? I know there's the Abandon, which is the Vauban, or no, Barbados looking monster. The thing with the big arms that always puts him in front. Funny to watch that when the Mindy machine guns him, he just... And then we get the Katoblipas. Which I don't know why they use the Behemoth model on him instead of the Behemoth King, so he looks smaller than the Behemoth King. But, unlike the King, who uses Meteor when he dies, this one uses Ultima. Other than that, I think it's the same. But I'll have to summon for that, just to make sure I can survive it. Oh no. I'm gonna do their ultimate, because I don't want her, if I put defense or do as you will, she's gonna cast that stupid reflect. I do this just so I can burn a turn for her and not have her not do it. It's funny that, you know, you get an overdrive here requires all 3 of their gauges to be maxed out. And it always does 9s across the board, but then they all have standard attacks that are stronger than you, or that do just as much damage, so why would you ever bother with this? I think they overpowered these 3 when they made it so that you couldn't directly... I wish I could just control them normally, and they did more standard type damage for a summon. Because it'd still be really good having 3 of them. I love the way he attacks summons. Come on. Now I can set her to fight. Even if she does nothing. Alright, you assholes. It's like her, even when she's brand new, I don't think I've ever seen that attack not do 9s. Even when I just first unlocked her. God damn it, Mindy. Thank you. Oh, that was dark matter. Need one more thing of dark matter. Yeah, we got 3 left, okay. Katoblipas. Have to summon here. Just because of his ultimate attack. And I forgot to bring freaking Arn back in. Yeah, we will, just because. Almost made it. Figured I had time to go use the restroom, not quite. Let's see, do 0. They did 300 damage to him. Yeah, they have max stats right now. I was trying to think what is the monster for this next one. Abandoned. I think it's that guy who always does haste on himself at the beginning of the battle. Yeah, that thing. Is he immune to physical? No, okay. Not doing much to him though. Yeah, I should probably summon. I don't know what kind of attack he's going to throw at me. Not doing enough damage to the point where who knows how long the battle will go if I don't. I really hope I don't screw up and get that wall reflect thing going here, because this guy's immune to magic. As you can see by the null, everything swarming around him at the start. Mana focus. Is that just him preparing for his next attack? Okay. God damn it, I should have just kept attacking him. This would be the last one. This is that Barbados dude. Bourbon. Oh no. Yeah, that I thought was going to be worse than it was. I'll just get back to him and summon. That wasn't a lot of damage, but he has a lot of health, and he's going to counter it with that regularly. And this is the last one anyway. This is what I was talking about. Oh, come on. I thought he had way more health than that. I never did get my extra dark matter, right? I'm sitting at 59. Yeah, of course. Wish I knew how many any of these extra spheres I need to collect. Like, do I need one or two more strength and whatever, so I can go get those and maybe earn it in the process. Trying to remember if there's someone I can steal it from or that's guaranteed to drop it. I think the Ultima Buster is supposed to drop it, but I know I've seen him drop other stuff too. Okay. So he's coming back into here and then working his way around to all this stuff, which is where Yuna and Titus are both doing right now. And then they probably go down to Riku and then work their way around here to Waka. Riku is literally just now finishing hers, but she probably goes up through here dropping off spheres. Kamari, I don't care. Lulu, she probably won't get down there. Arn's getting close. Alright, oh, where am I at on spheres? 36. Yeah, I need some more power spheres. Status wise, 156, 194. He's just getting started on that. 223. They're getting there. I don't think I want to take on Shinryu yet. It's just going to do too much damage to me. And he likes to eject guys from combat, so you end up fighting one-on-one. I eventually can get Riku and Waka strong enough, I can take him out before he does that, and then all three of them just keep gaining experience. Actually, I might as well give Titus back his AP weapon. Actually, I should have an Arn too. Although Arn, other than right here, he's not going to be the one at the end of battles anyway. I guess it can't hurt. But they both have triple AP. Riku's got double AP. Now I'm actually glad I don't have the regular weapons on, so they don't counterattack anymore. They can't hit him apparently anyway. Let's see, I did that, so now we're going this way. Alright, I guess the next thing to do is to go take another lap around Omega. Might save that for next time. We've been playing for a few hours anyway here. Guess I'll figure that out later. Alright, so I guess I'll call it there, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. I will be sure and get back to anybody. Probably pick this up tomorrow. Trying to play every day or at least every other day. So, but yeah, eventually we'll get through this and then I'll be on to another game. So let me know if you got any preferences what I should play next also. So, but thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. I think I saved, didn't I? Yeah. Alright, have a good one, guys.